Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel and I make videos about books. So today is going to be hopefully a very short video. I'm gonna try to keep it short because I'm just going to be talking about the holiday romance reads that I will be reading this December. I feel like there are two very good times in the year to read romance, and that is one, summer, because I don't want to use my brain. I want all the good vibes, and Christmas time. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's Hallmark infiltrating the publishing industry, I guess. There's so many good holiday romance reads. And this year, we're going all in. I have like 10 books to read this month. Let's get into them. I'm just going to be talking about what they are, kind of a general synopsis. Some of them I have read, but I'm filming a like holiday reading vlog, so you can see my full reviews in that. This is just to describe the books, let you know what I'm thinking about reading, so that when you watch that video, you know what the books are about. Cool? Okay. Six physical copy books, and then I have three, I guess I'll mention the one that I DNF'd already, online books that are from like Kindle Unlimited. We'll just start randomly from the top. Okay. This first one is One Day in December. This is a older Christmas book. I have had this since last year and I am just now reading it. But we're not going to get into the reviews, but just know it is negative. Primarily it is negative because it is love at first sight, which I didn't think I would be annoyed with, but I very much am annoyed with it in here. But basically, this girl's getting on a bus. She sees this hot guy. They lock eyes. And she's like, oh my gosh, is that my soulmate? So girlie becomes obsessive and she starts looking out for him everywhere. She's crying. She's like, that was my soulmate, and I passed him up because he didn't get on the bus and she didn't get off. So we already have a lot going on there. And then, this isn't a spoiler, it happens in like the first chapter. Her best friend starts dating the man, the soulmate. We got some cheating in here. We got an awful best friend. We have a guy who's actually very mid and kind of mean, but it's set during Christmas time. You can already tell my feelings about this book, so this video isn't really going as planned, but that's One Day in December if you are interested in that. Next, we'll go with a book that I haven't read yet, and that is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. This one is just, she's going to Utah to where her family like vacations for the holidays, but something happens and she has to live the holiday from last year, I think, over and over again. So she's in a little time loop, a holiday time loop, and it sounds funny and interesting and different from a typical romance read. So for all those reasons, I am full in, ready to go with this one. One Christmas wish, two brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line. Okay. Next, we have a tiny one. Look at how small. This is less than 200 pages. And this is called The Mistletoe Motive. And if you can't tell by like the size and look of this cover, this is a like indie published one on Amazon that I saw people talking about. And I mainly got this because it is tiny, and sometimes I just want a Christmas read that I can read in one night and be done with. And I'm sure this will be a 3-star, like very mid, because it's so short. So it's a grumpy sunshine. And they work in a bookstore, which is really the the main selling point for this book. And oh, and it's a little bit enemies to lovers, kind of. They have a competition for like whoever gets the most sales. So a little competition in there, that's fun. And it's short, so I'm excited. Then we have Jenny Bayless, her new book, Meet Me Under the Mistletoe, and I know nothing about this, but I bought it because I love her other books, so I had to. This also involves a bookstore owner. Okay, this is kind of giving like a Jane Austen novel in a way, because it's about how she had like a working class upbringing and now she goes to a posh private school and she's trying to navigate both worlds. And then she goes to a wedding and her oldest friends are there, but I think also the new ones, and her former fling is there, who is a gardener, and you know, it's clashing with the prep school kids versus gardener working class love interest. Do you know what I mean by it's kind of like Jane Austen-ish? The blurb is, a city bookshop owner heads to the English countryside for a holiday reunion, only to face her childhood enemy. I thought it said it was her love interest, former fling. I guess they're also enemies. Then this book, you know that I wanted to read this because I bought it in hardcover, which I prefer to get my romance reads in paperback. I don't know why. I just like the look of them all in paperback. I really don't have anything against hardcovers. Like obviously I have a lot, but for romance reads, I like them in paperback. But this one is only available in hardcover, and I was so interested by the premise that I had to get it, and I am so glad that I did, because this is another one that I've read, but I won't go in too much. But it follows a plus-sized adult film star and this man who's a former boy band member, and they both have like secret crushes on each other. Like he's like Harry Styles, and so when she was a teenager then she was obsessed with him, and then he currently subscribes to her closed doors account. But so they're on a set to film this like holiday Hallmark movie, and things happen from there. They also have to keep it a secret that she is an adult film star. Like half of the set is with adult film stars. It's very strange, I don't know. But that's a general premise of it, and if that sounds interesting to you, like it did to me, then go out and get it because it was good. Then last physical book, but this also is on Kindle Unlimited. The other ones are not on Kindle Unlimited, but this one is. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, go read it. I started this on Kindle Unlimited and then I bought it in the physical copy because I liked it so much. This is 'Tis the Season for Revenge. I love this cover, the pink, except for the little like doodle of the people. Like, why they make her look like that? I loved this so very much. It's kind of like a Legally Blonde retelling, I would say. She is blonde, she's happy, she's sunshine, rainbow stars, and then she's dating this lawyer man who decides she's not serious enough. She is not his ideal bride, so he breaks up with her. But instead of being like Elle Woods and going to law school, instead she gets revenge by hooking up with his boss. And then she develops feelings and all that, but her main goal is to go to the holiday Christmas party on his boss's arm to make him jealous. It really gives all Legally Blonde vibes. Like, I loved the main character, just like Elle Woods, and it was just such a good time. Like I had so much fun reading this. So would highly recommend that you get this. Then gonna talk about 3 books from Kindle Unlimited. We'll start with the worst one first because this won't be in the holiday vlog, so I can like talk about it now, I guess. That was Jingle Wars. Bad. I should have known by the name. Like, it already sounds like kind of I don't even know how to explain it. They have this like contest in this little small town, and then these 2 rivals are competing in it, and they both own hotels in the town, and one of them is like a long-time family hotel, and the other one is like a Hilton kind of chain hotel that has infiltrated in and is making like a resort luxury experience in this small town. And the heiress, the rich heiress, is running the hotel. So there's a bit of rivalry there. I didn't like the main guy in this. I didn't like the writing in general. It was kind of just like meh, and it wasn't very funny. It was very like Gen X humor, I guess. And then it really lost me because within the first like 50 pages, then the main character calls his ex crazy, and I was like, ew, this isn't the vibe we want for the leading man. Did not like that and didn't like the writing in the first place, so I DNF'd that. So I'd say don't read that, but it's there. If you want a Kindle Unlimited read, you can try it out. Then I have, what is next? Baggage Claim, which I have just started, and this one I am liking so far. I really like the writing, and this involves a girl who's flying from Florida, where she lives, to Colorado to see her family for the holidays, and she tells her mom that she has a boyfriend and she's bringing a boyfriend to this holiday get-together. But she doesn't have a boyfriend. She's very lonely. She stays inside all the time. And she just has a shopping addiction that brings her outside. And I'm like, same. So she's on the plane and she gets sat next to a hot cutie. And she's kind of like, I don't care at first. Like, she's focused on her own stuff. She doesn't care about this cute guy next to her. But then they start, you know, talking, drinking throughout the flight, and she tells him about the scenario. And then I don't know what happens next, but I'm guessing he agrees. And then, you know, little fake dating, which I love. I love a fake dating. So I'm very excited about that one. I recommend already that you read it. And then the last one we have is called Lovelight Farms. This one is also on Kindle Unlimited. It is a longer one. It looked about 400 pages. Don't know if I'll get to that, but this one involves, I believe, childhood friends to lovers, and they're running like a tree farm. That's fun. That's vibey. I also felt like this might be one that I would like feel fine reading into January if I don't get to it this December, like pre-Christmas time. It feels like kind of just more like wintry vibes. It's also a series, so I feel like if I like it a lot, I could continue reading it throughout the winter times. Those are all of my books. Thank you for watching. I hope you found some good recs or some bad books that you shouldn't read. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good holiday season, and I hope you read a very good book. Have a good rest of your day. Read a good book. Bye-bye.